And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. He's set and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Murphy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like 2 totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Yeah, not a real easy pitch to bunt there to start the at-bat. You see there, he shows late and that pitch is up a little. And those can be difficult to get on top of, and he winds up just popping this ball up.
Stepping in now, Albert Alomar, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Harper coming on, and that's the 3rd out. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back for more from the north side after this. Gio Gonzalez will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Quintana's got his target. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting,
Daniel Murphy strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, we'll watch it again, and he really puts a charge into this baseball. This is going to make it all the way out to the ivy out there, which is actually still kind of brown here in the month of April. And he's able to cruise in with 2 bases.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he falls behind 0-2. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Schwarber going back on it. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. And how about that? Bryce Harper has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Ryan Zimmerman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Ball one. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Alomar going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
And the way their starters throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Justin Wilson will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 38, Justin Wilson.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. For Zimmerman, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Still 2-2. On the ground up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Nationals on. Javier Baez will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
Javier.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got to look at someone right now who's ready to go the distance. I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor moving to his left. 2 gone.
I thought for a minute he might have gotten all of this one, but just got under it a little too much, and it dies out there right in front of that 400-foot sign in dead center field.
Chris Bryant will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Adam Eaton is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Left fielder, Adam Eaton.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Rizzo has it. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
3, Michael Taylor.
Michael Taylor will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
And here, this ball's a little too far towards the hole to have a real good shot at 2. Unless you've got a 250-pound catcher heading down the line, this wasn't exactly a tailor-made double play ball. They'll settle for just the force at second.
Matt Wieters will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hayward sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Into the box, Gio Gonzalez as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Alomar calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Washington, and it's still 3-1. Wilson Contreras steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
This guy has kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
A good job there making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
At the plate, Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Very weakly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy to the scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Jason Hayward is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
On his way to pitch number 75. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down.
Up next for the Cubs,
Kyle Schwarber will come forward now in a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And a throw behind the runner at third. And he's back easily.
Keeping him close.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that misses 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a throw over to third. Back in standing.
Simple throw over there.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the runner back in standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brian Dunzing will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 32.
Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. Daniel Murphy strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul wide at first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Happ moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Ian Happ will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Brendan Kinsler is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. Now here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, when you talk about a great 1-2 combination, here it is. Go high and tight on the previous pitch and then roll it away for the punch out. That's a great job of changing the line of sight for the hitter, and it really paid off there.
Into the box now, Albert Alomar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Javier Baez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Romero.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Ryan Zimmerman, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Wilmer Defoe will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
First offering on its way. Anthony Rendon is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is taken down around his ankles for ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out.
Boy, I'm not sure what he's doing out there.
How about it?
I mean, you've already got the base hit. Take a turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's thinking about two, but whatever he's doing, it didn't work out, and it wasn't all that smart.
Steve Cishek will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9. In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Nice job of holding up right there. You don't want to fall behind 0-2 against a guy like him.
Cishek's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
So coming to the plate, Michael Taylor. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Matt Adams will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. The 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
That's a big insurance run there, and it comes rather cheaply. You're trying to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause one bit.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And you know the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing.
Victor Robles will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 14, Victor Robles.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Nationals lead it 4-1. Wilmer Defoe will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number
Victor Robles will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center. Chris Bryant will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Sean Doolittle is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Boy, no messing around here in this ninth inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
To third. Rendon is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner. And now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Here's Addison Russell. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. Washington